Hi, hope you're all doing well. I'm not quite sure whether this should be called water drops or just some kind of transparent object. Try adapting it however you like. The steps should be more or less the same. The main point is how to make the object look transparent. Okay, let's get started. I drew a rectangle for the background like this. Make sure to check the stroke. It should be set to none. Fill it with a blue or light blue color. Use the mesh tool. I'll do this part slowly so you can clearly see where I'm clicking. I start from the top left corner, and after clicking, I change the color in the swatch panel. You can use a light blue or white. For the second point, I click here. It will automatically use the last color you selected, which is the light blue. Then I click this point, but I'll change its color to the main color of the image, blue. If you want to adjust the light blue, it may look too bright. Use the white arrow direct selection tool. Click the point, double-click on the fill, and change the color. In the Layers panel, lock the layer and create a new one. Then draw a circle. Place it in the center and change it to blue. Here, use the Mesh tool and click along with me. The first point is here, and then I make the color lighter. If you don't have the same recent colors as I do, you can just double-click the fill and pick the color manually. The second point is here. I'm using white because this area is on the bright part of the background, so the light would reflect here. We do the same on the other side. I click here with the Mesh tool. Since the last color used was white, it will appear again. I add another point here and change it to light blue. In the center area of the circle, you may add an extra point and fill it with light blue as well. Either way, we can adjust everything later. It doesn't need to be 100% perfect right now. Making adjustments is just a normal part of the workflow, right? Draw a circle and fill it with black. Then make a copy of it and place the copy behind the original in the exact same position. That means pressing Ctrl+C and then Ctrl+B. Okay, I'll show you the layer order so you can understand it better, especially for beginners. When I press Ctrl+B, the object is placed in the sublayer below. See, and Illustrator automatically selects it. After that, scale it up and change its color to white. Select both shapes. Then go to Object Blend, Make. Use the white arrow to select the outer circle. Then change its opacity from 100% down to 0%, but you'll still see a faint white haze left behind. To fix that, do this. Use the black arrow to select the blended circles, then change the blending mode to multiply. It will blend into the background much better. Place it where you want the shadow to be. Press Ctrl plus left bracket to move it underneath the main circle. Okay, if you want to adjust how far the shadow extends, use the white arrow to select the outer shape and drag it outward. You'll notice that the edge of the shadow becomes too sharp like this. I'm pulling it out to show you. Because the position has changed, you need to scale down the black circle to soften the edge, like this. Now, for transparent objects, the shadow isn't completely black. There will also be some reflected light beneath the object on the surface. Draw one white circle and another black circle behind it, like this. Then go to Object Blend, Make. Use the white arrow to select the outer edge and change it to 0% opacity. Use the black arrow to select the blended circles, but this time set the blending mode to screen. Then place it under the main circle. Here's the result. I brought the reflected light from the bottom and placed it on top by simply copying it. Scale it down and position it along the edges of the circle on both sides. The bottom shadow extends beyond the artboard, so select it and draw a rectangle that covers the entire shadow area. Select both the rectangle and the shadow, then right-click and choose Make Clipping Mask. Once it's done, it may jump to the front. Just press Ctrl+, right bracket, to send it back down. Okay, all done. I hope you like this technique. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.